Lovelies, welcome back to the channel. It's good to have you guys back here to the channel. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this maxi tote bag. If this is something you would like to see, please stay tuned to the channel, and let's go straight into the tutorial. So guys, if you're wondering the material I am using, I'm actually using a two-face leather. It is a very thick leather and it has two right sides, so that's why it's called a two-face leather. So I've cut out my pattern of camera and I'm just going to be going through them. So the handle is 1.5 inches by 27 inches and I have two. Then the zipper panel is 1.5 inches by 13 inches and I have two as well. The measurement of the zipper is 20 inches and the measurement of the actual body of the bag is 18 inches by 14 inches and I have two bodies. Okay, then I went ahead and removed an angle or a square that is 2 by 2 inches on the four sides. So that is that about the measurement of the bag. So the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do now is to sew the strap in such a way that it's going to make it even more thick. Okay, this is optional. So what I'm actually doing is I am just folding the strap to the middle. So I'm just folding it to the middle like this. So this is what it will look like when you're done stitching. Okay, it is actually optional. So when I am done, I just decided to just look at one of the sides to just put it as the right side. You can choose any side of choice. You don't really have to use the side I am using. So what I am doing right now is I am trying to get the placement of my handle. You can use any measurement of choice, but I am using 2.5 inches from the top and 3 inches from the middle. Okay, so the measurement I'm using for my strap placement is 2.5 inches from the top and 2.5 inches from the middle. 2.5 inches from the top and 2.5 inches from the middle. I was using 2.5 inches 3 inches from the middle before, but I realized it was too sideways, so I decided to turn it to 2.5 inches from the middle. So after I make my markings, I'm just going to go ahead and arrange my handle properly, and I'll go ahead and sew it on all the four sides. So thank you guys for tuning into the channel once again. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. I love you and God bless you. And if you're just tuning into the channel for the very first time, you are highly welcome to this amazing channel. On this channel, I teach bag making tutorials from padded works, Ankara padded works, leather works, tote bags, school bags, lunch bag, office bags, any bag you can think of. As long as it is bag, then this channel is for it. So if you're a fashion lover just like me, or you are a bag lover just like me, then this channel is for you. So feel free to click on the subscribe button and also the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post in new tutorials. And the good news is subscription is absolutely free. So after I was done with the handle, the next thing I'm going to be working on now is the zipper side. So this is actually optional, but I am just trying to create a zipper stopper for my zipper without actually having to do anything special. So I'm just folding in one top end like this. Then I'm using my lighter to burn it to hold it in place. There's nothing special about it. There are so many ways to actually create a zipper stopper. You could do this, and you could do other ways. I have some tutorials, and I'll drop the link as a referral link in the description box. So please, if you want to do this way, be careful not to burn your hand. Okay, so now when I was done, the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is to put my leather wrong side on the right side of the zipper. Then I'm going to give it a straight stitch. Okay, wrong side of my leather on the right side of the zipper, and I'm going to give it double stitches so that it should be durable. So when I was done, this is what it looks like, and that is what the stopper actually looks like. Okay, now because the zipper is actually shorter than the overall width of the body of the bag, I am just going to get the middle of my zipper panel and also the middle of my bag, okay, so that I will start stitching without the zipper being one end or one sided. I just hope you understand what I am saying. So thank you guys. If you're still watching to this moment, please do well to give me a thumbs up. It actually means a lot to me, and it helps YouTube to push out these tutorials, this video to other people who are in need of it. So after I was done with getting the middle, I am just going to overlay the bag, the zipper side down, and the wrong side of the body of the bag up. So I am just going to be sewing it by 2 lines. So when you check your tape rule, you realize that there are lines on your tape. Okay, so I'm just sewing it in by 2 lines. If you're just a beginner, I would advise you use your super glue to hold it in place so that you will not have any issue when stitching. But if you are not a beginner, you could just do that freehand without having to use your super glue. Now when I was done with that, the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is to join the two bottom together. So instead of joining it right side facing each other, I decided to overlay it like this. So this is just me putting my machine oil so that my leather will not move and it will not stretch. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and put the fabric wrong side on the right side like this, and I'm also stitching with 2 lines. So if you are a beginner, I would advise you put a super glue so that your leather will not move around when you are stitching. Okay, so I'm just using my lighter to burn off any excess thread that my scissors can't actually cut. So the next thing that is left to do now is to actually sew the sides. But before I sew the side, I am just going to be using my tape rule to measure half inches on the body of the bag. Okay, I'm measuring half inches on the body of the bag. So this is going to serve as the extension of the zipper, because I want the zipper to have a certain kind of effect, and if I do not sew this half inches, it's not going to work out. Okay, so I'll go ahead and measure it on the side, and I'll measure it on the other side. So when I'm done sewing, this is what it should look like. It will look like this inside. So I'll top stitch it. Okay, so I'll do the same thing on the second side. I'll mark the same thing on the second side. So when I'm done marking on the two sides, this is what it looks like. So I'm just going to go ahead and join my bag right side facing each other, and I will sew the two sides and also sew the square at the bottom to get our bottom effect. Okay, so when I was done, this is what it looks like. I'll just go ahead and use my lighter to burn off any excess thread. Then I am now going to go ahead and turn my bag inside out. We are almost getting to the end of this tutorial, guys. So if you are learning one or two from the tutorial, or you've learned one or two from the tutorial, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to say something nice in the comment section. And if you don't understand anything so far, feel free to drop your question as well as your comment in the comment section. So I went ahead and turned the bag inside out, and I am just carefully poking out the sides. Then the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do now is to use that inches that I measured, that half inches that I measured as a guide, to just sew the bag round, to just top stitch it round. Okay, so when I get to this end, I'll just open it wide like this, then I'll just top stitch it. So when I was done top stitching, this is what it actually looks like. So you see that the zipper is not yanking outwards, but it is inside. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do now is to put my runner, and I'll also put a stopper at the end like this. You can use a metallic stopper, but I'm using a the actual leather for the stopper, and that is basically everything about the bag. So the next thing I'm working on now is the small purse that go alongside the bag. If you notice, the bag doesn't have a lining or inside pocket, so that's why I decided to make a purse for this. So the measurement is actually 10 inches by 13 inches, and I divided it into three segments: 5 inches first, 5 inches second, and 3 inches, which is going to serve as the flap. So I went ahead and cut out this magnetic I don't know what's it called. I think it's a magnetic foam or something. You can use a fastener, you can use a button, you can use a pin, anything, but I decided to use this foamy thing. So I got the middle and I just put it, and I'm going to just top stitch it round like this. Then I'll top stitch this other one on the other side. So one is going to be on the inside and the other on the outside. Okay, so when you fold it like this is what it's going to look like. So when you're done with that, the next thing you're going to go ahead and do now is to just arrange it nicely using the lines that you measured initially as a guide. Then you will just sew the sides. Okay, on one side you are now going to put a d-ring. Okay, you put a d-ring on one side. The d-ring is going to be what you're going to be using to attach the purse to the bag. Okay, you can put a d-ring or a square ring or a round ring, any ring you have at your disposal. So the ring will be facing outside, and then the end is going to be facing inside. So you just go ahead and sew it, then you top stitch it. So when you're done, this is what it looks like. So when you close your purse, this is what it looks like. Okay, so this is a very easy peasy purse. Okay, very simple, easy peasy purse. Then I'm just going to be opening my ring, and I'm just going to be poking my handle inside. And that is basically everything about this tutorial, guys. I hope you learned one or two from this tutorial. I hope you say something nice in the comment section, and I hope you give me a thumbs up if you learned one or two from this tutorial. I hope you subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my next tutorial. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye for now.